Hello, welcome or welcome back. My name is Rose if this is your first time here, and I mostly make videos about planning and stationery. So if that's something you enjoy, please go ahead and hit subscribe. Please thumbs up this video, it really helps a lot. Today we are going to be doing my August monthly spread, which is essentially a memory keeping spread. I always do my monthlies at the end of the month, just to kind of highlight significant things that happened throughout the month. So it is September 2nd already. It's Monday, Labor Day. So we're gonna go ahead and do this today. So I already decided that I'm going to use my, where is it? Oh, I already pulled it out. Oh my gosh. We're gonna use my favorite washi that I own, which is the Coffee Monster Co. Lucky Charm collection. I think this was part of the birthday collection 2 or 3 years ago. Love it. Really hope she brings this back maybe next year because I'm more than halfway through this. So let's go ahead and just start laying down some washi. I actually did like kind of a lot, I feel like, in August, so this should be fun to plan. All right. So it's September 2nd, which means, you know, the Hobonichi release was yesterday, or really kind of 2 days ago for those of us in North America. How did that go for everybody? Because it was absolutely a nightmare for me. And I suspect that I'm probably not the only person that feels that way. You know, it's just planning supplies, so none of this is really that big of a deal in the grand scheme of things, right? Like, such first world problems to have. But I definitely had everything ready to go in my cart right when the launch happened, and I was trying to check out. I think so it started at 10 p.m., right? I was ready to press checkout at like literally 10:01, and I didn't get through, as I'm sure many of you didn't either. So I proceeded to attempt to check out for literally an hour, and after about like 45 minutes, I started panicking because like 1 or 2 things had already become sold out and had been removed from my cart. So that's when I started stressing out. So then I started going to the third-party sites, and I'm like trying to add all my items to my cart on other sites while still trying to like go back to Hobonichi, and the things I want are already also sold out on the US sites. Like, I was freaking out, and I was mostly just like really annoyed. So what I eventually ended up doing after literally more than an hour is I ended up making a purchase through third-party site, and I was able to get almost everything. There were just like, there was like a washi board. What am I saying? There was a pencil board that I couldn't get, and I wanted the Spy Family stickers, which were like immediately sold out on every single site. So yeah, not the end of the world. I got my planners. That's the most important thing, right? I thought I had more of the Lucky Charm doodles, but it looks like maybe I don't. So let me know, were you guys able to get everything you wanted? I know people are really, really mad at Hobonichi because apparently this was my first year trying to purchase directly from their site. But from what I was reading online and hearing from other people, it's never been like this before. And apparently the website was just immediately botted, and scalper bots just, you know, flooded the site. Which is super unfortunate. And I can't believe that in the year 2024, we still haven't figured out ways to combat that kind of thing. But oh well, I guess. But I know people are holding out hope that Hobonichi will do extra special restock of some of the things that sold out like crazy fast. And then we're instantly on Mercari and eBay. That's really messed up. What I would say, if you are watching this and you didn't get something through one of the official retailers, try really hard not to give in and pay the ridiculous prices that those scalpers on resale sites are trying to sell things for, because it just feeds the problem, you know? And then we're gonna go through this again next year. But it does suck that I think I ended up spending probably $50 to $60 more because I had to purchase from a US site than I would have if I had bought directly from the Hobonichi store. I didn't get everything I wanted and I missed out on the freebies. So that was a pretty disappointing experience, but I still got the most important things, so it's fine. Okay, I think that's all I'm gonna decorate for right now before we add stuff to the days, and then we'll keep decorating. So we're gonna reference back to each of my weekly spreads, which I don't think you guys have even seen yet, because I usually don't do my flip throughs. I do my flip throughs every 2 months. So next month you'll get August and September. Okay. Okay, that was pretty significant. Okay, so I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna do that. So on the 2nd, I filmed a promotional video for my friend's new company. That makes it sound like I shot the video. I was in the video. I was the cameraman. And you know what I actually want to use for that? I think it's in here. I have the perfect sticker for this. There's a sticker somewhere of like a person, an emoji talking, discussing with a like a therapist. And that, maybe it's on a sampler. Welcome to my channel where I spend forever searching for the stickers every single time. I can never find the sticker I'm looking for. Yeah, here we go. This is exactly what I need, because the company that my friend is starting is essentially like a grief support kind of thing. And they're coming out with a card deck that is designed to help people individually or in groups have conversations about grief and, like, you know, anxiety, exercises to calm yourself down, that kind of thing. So I like used some of the cards and talked through some of the cards with my friend on camera as kind of a promotion, because I have, unfortunately, a lot of experience with grief. So I was a good person to help out with that. Okay, and then Saturday was actually the TCMC birthday sale, which is important. That was definitely a significant thing that happened in my month. So we're gonna note it. Cool. Right, and then I don't think I really did anything else last weekend. Okay. Okay, the 7th was my parents' anniversary, and I went to the mall with my boyfriend. We didn't talk about that. Let's use this little heart for anniversary. I think it was their 40th anniversary. Does that make sense? Yeah, I think that does make sense. Yeah, it was my parents' 40th anniversary, which is just so amazing. You know what? I don't need to write that I went to the mall. What actually wasn't that significant. So let's just put a little header here. This is definitely a weekly kit, but I'm using it as a monthly kit right now. Okay, and then what was the other thing I said about this week? Right, the 8th, it was the Lionsgate portal. I didn't really do anything to like signify that, so whatever. All right, August 9th, very important day. My parents got a puppy. Big deal. Yeah. I don't think I have any dog stickers. That's probably a gap in my collection I could fill. What do we use for puppy? Happy moment for sure. It was the happiest moment. We just wanna, let's use this one. My parents got a puppy. He is a black lab. Now he's about 4 months old, but he was 12 weeks when we got him. And he is just the cutest freaking puppy. So well behaved too. Like, it's kind of bizarre. He already listens really well. He like understood the routine with sleeping in a crate really well. He doesn't really have accidents. He's had like barely any accidents in the house. He's wonderful. Love him. I saw him yesterday and I miss him already. All right. And then I went home the next day. Yes. Oh, wait, I'm actually an idiot. This is not the day we got Gibson. We got Gibson in July. This was the weekend I got to pet sit him all by myself. It was just him and I alone at my parents for a few days, 2 days, and it was amazing. My parents live in the mountains and they have a lot of land, and they also have a couple farm animals. So Gibson and I just had the nicest time hanging out on the mountain, hanging outside. But then I went home. Let's do this. I got food on the way. And then Sunday I did literally nothing. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm the worst. Saturday was also, the reason I was at my parents' pet sitting is because the 10th is my brother's birthday and my parents were with him. Great. Okay. And then this week I subbed a jazz class kind of last minute. I got my hair done. Wedding. Dance, hair, wedding. Cool. This was a Michael Jackson themed jazz class. I didn't pick the theme, it had already been picked, but the person that was supposed to teach needed a sub last minute. It was super fun though. It was actually like such a fun class. I hadn't had that much fun in a class teaching in a while. It was a good group of kids. Cool. And then on Thursday, I got my hair done. Let's just use one of the sticky notes. And Friday was a good friend's wedding. It was so fun. And it was nearby, which I was so grateful for. I've been to like what feels like 7,000 weddings in the last year and a half. I am at that age where everybody is getting married. And my friends love to have destination weddings. Which is super fun. Like, I love the excuse to travel, but it has gotten quite expensive. So I was very grateful that this wedding was about 25 minutes away. And it was at a botanical garden that I'd never been to nearby. And it was super beautiful. So I'd like to go back there now. She is a friend that I teach with, so this was a wedding with a bunch of dancers, which if you've never been to a wedding with a bunch of dancers or like artists in general, one, I'm so sorry because you really are missing out, because every wedding I've been to that doesn't have a demographic like that has been so lame. But this one was like super fun because everybody was dancing their ass off. Okay, what did I do after the wedding? I think Saturday we did nothing because we were tired. Thankfully not hungover though. I really don't drink much these days because the hangover is just never ever worth it. Oh yeah, we just had a chill day. Me and my boyfriend watched Twisters from home. We didn't like go to the theater and see it. It was pretty good. Anyone else see it? Have any thoughts? The original Twister is like one of my favorite movies, so I definitely didn't think Twisters was nearly as good as that, but it was good. Glenn Powell was fun, you know? Okay, this week. Yes, this was a busy week. Okay, so I'm gonna bookmark. Actually, where's my... So I can flip back and forth a little easier. Okay, Monday was when all my 2 TCMC orders arrived at the same time. That was sick. And we went out to eat with my brother's with my boyfriend's family. How do we want to notate that? Let's do, oh my gosh, wait, why am I not using, I knew I had something else that I was forgetting. I have all these guys. Guess I don't need both. Well, we'll add more of these at the end for sure. But should I be using these? Come out. Actually though, let me see if I have a food sticker that makes sense. We went to Bar Taco, which I think is a local chain, like in the DMV. It's so good. I actually really, really love Bar Taco because as a vegan, I don't have too many great restaurant options. No, I do not have a taco, but I do have an avocado. That works because we had a lot of guacamole. yeah, I don't have a ton of options around here, but Bar Taco always has at least 2 vegan tacos, and this time when we went, they were new, and I'm obsessed with them. I've been saying to my boyfriend like every day since we went a couple weeks ago that I want to go back. Okay, then we had our studio-wide meeting that Wednesday. It's like the only time in the year that all of the teachers get together. But actually, it was not even close to all the teachers this year. So many people couldn't make it. Whatever, let me write meeting really small. Thursday was a bad day. Got some bad news that turned into even worse news the next week. I'm gonna put like a sad emoji on that day. Not trying to, you know, be super depressing in these videos, as planning is like my comfort hobby, but planning these next 2 weeks, you'll see why I've been having a rough couple weeks. One of my uncles was diagnosed with cancer like barely 3 months ago, and he unfortunately passed a few days ago. But this was the day that we got the news that he was like, the decline was happening quite rapidly. So basically from this day until Friday when he passed, it was just anxious mess. And now it's been sad mess. I'm doing okay. You know, like I mentioned earlier in this video, I am no stranger to grief. But as anybody that has dealt with a lot of grief will tell you, it never really actually gets easier, you know? You just like learn to, I don't know, to assimilate it into yourself and your life better. So I am very, very sad. I'm devastated. I'm actually incredibly devastated, but I am doing okay with all things considered. Like I said, we did have a couple months to mentally prepare for this. And if we're being completely honest, he did not lead a healthy lifestyle and frequently made jokes about how it was going to be his downfall someday. And that someday was now. Okay, moving on. Yeah, Saturday I spent the day at the studio watching Nutcracker auditions, which was really fun. That cheered me up after being like an anxious mess for those last 2 days. You know, little glimpse into the holiday season coming and a little precursor to our dance school year starting, which is tomorrow. But I actually don't teach on Tuesdays, so even though tomorrow is our first day, I don't teach till Wednesday. I want to put a dancer on here too. Wait, that's the wrong one. Should be towards the front because I use them all the time. There they are. We'll do the ballet shoes because it was Nutcracker. I'm actually not really involved with my studio's Nutcracker production, even though I am one of the ballet teachers. But I wanted to go because some of the ballet teachers can be intimidating, right? Like, that's just kind of the nature of being a ballet teacher. But I kind of have a reputation of being a little more on the chill side as a ballet teacher. So I made a point to go to the like younger kids audition so they would have a I don't know how to say this without it sounding like I'm like trying to like talk badly about the other teachers, because I'm really not. They're great and the kids love them too. But I think I'm a younger face, and I think I was just a happier face in the room for them to be staring at when they're, you know, being judged. So that's why I wanted to go and watch them. Oh my gosh, I took my, oh no, I didn't. I was like, did I move it? Okay, and then this past week, yeah, Anxiety City. And then, look, I wrote the freaking Hobonichi root. I did all this and I wrote it in the wrong spot. Womp. Yeah, so my uncle passed on Friday, but in a bittersweet turn of events, we already had a family barbecue planned. My dad actually just got a huge smoker that he had custom built at the push from his brother who passed. So it was really bittersweet, but it was really nice to have that family barbecue and, you know, dedicate the meal and everything to him. And I'm just glad that we could like be there with my dad. And yeah, so it was a bittersweet weekend, but it was good. It was really good. I'm glad that we were all together. We need another sad guy. And I think I know these are sad, but I think I have sadder ones somewhere. Unless I already used them all. Which kind of seems... Oh yeah, these. This is how I felt. All right, so I guess those are all the significant things. I usually mark like doctor appointments and things in here too, but I don't think I'm gonna. I'm feeling a little lazy. Okay, and then on my sidebar, I like to just do a couple highs, couple lows. I like to document the music I was listening to most in the month. So let's do that. I think I have, yep, it is. Oh, let me grab a Tombow. Cool. Which one matches the most? None of them match, but which one matches the most? This one. All right. And August is gonna be the same thing I wrote in July, but actually kind of a funny idea. Okay, it's not the right shade of green, but oh, dang it. These stickers are not the kind of stickers that actually are gonna cooperate with a brush marker, because they're the like waterproof ones. Oh my gosh, this might be a fail. It has absolutely been a brat summer. I like, honestly, that album speaks to me. Charlie XCX and I are like very close in age, and I don't live a very like glamorous life anymore, but in my early 20s when I lived in New York City, like that totally was who I was as a dancer in New York City in my early 20s. Like we were, you know, just partying and being fun, and just all my friends were super hot girls, and we just were living it up. So this album felt really like a callback to pre-COVID, you know, the before days. So I've definitely been bumping it all summer. Okay, and then let's do highs. Okay, biggest highlight for sure, getting Gibson. Wait, that was August. I mean July. Yeah. I don't care. Gibson was still one of my highlights this month because I saw him twice this month. Claire's wedding. Yeah, those are my like biggest highs. 2's good. Lows, we know. Okay. Do I have anything else? No. Oh, see? I wasn't writing lows before. I was just writing highlights. But I think it's more realistic to write the lows, you know? If this is really a memory keeping situation, yeah. Okay. I just looked at my phone and I realized this video is 1,000,000 hours long. Oops, sorry, 1,000,000 hours long. So, let's speed it up a bit. I don't know why I just put these away before using them. I think I'm just getting distracted. I was rambling a lot. Okay, we're gonna do that for sure. These are washi stickers. And then we're just gonna kind of spread these around and put them in some blank spots. Oop, there's one stuck to my hand. These little plastic things are so like staticky. I love these stickers, but I'm not sure I'm a huge fan of the flakes. It's definitely a lot more practical when they're in a sheet. But I do not regret buying these at all. But if Helen ever decides to revamp this collection, would love like a tiny icon sheet or tiny doodles, whatever you want to call it. Where do I want to put this? Let's do that one right there. I thought there was a like cereal bowl. Maybe I already used that one. Yeah, I probably already used it. We need something else here. Maybe the window? Does it fit? Oh, perfect. I hate how crooked I put that. Okay, let me move everything so I can actually see what I've added. Okay, let's just add these the actual charms in a couple places. We'll do a little rainbow. Where do we want the rainbow? There. Crooked again. It still feels a little blank. Let's use a couple more of these. I want this. Please come up. You're a washi sticker, please. I want that to go there. And I want this. Here. Okay. I think I'm happy with that. It's pretty cute. All right, you guys, I just started editing and realized that my planner was like halfway out of frame for like the second half of the video. So apologies about that. So I just wanted to give you at least one clear look at what the full spread actually looked like. And this is kind of nice because I don't usually hold my camera when I'm filming. Anyway, sorry about that. All right, let me finish here before this video gets too much longer. Thank you for staying all the way till the end if you are still here. And if you didn't hit subscribe or the like button, please go ahead and do that now. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what else you would like to see, and I will see you in another video soon. Bye.